Hey guys, and welcome back. I am finally here with another video. I'm sure a lot of you noticed that I went MIA last week, so I have some explaining to do. For those of you who follow me on my other social channels or platforms, whatever you want to call it, you're already up to speed, but I know a lot of you don't follow me there, so let me just get you guys up to speed on what happened last week. First of all, I caught the plague, or the world's worst cold, and I was seriously out of it the entire week. I tried filming, I tried doing voiceovers, and I just looked and sounded so terrible. I think I sounded worse than I actually looked. Like, my voice just sounded so nasally, and I would sneeze and cough in every single video and voiceover. So I had to give up the filming last week because of that, and I'm telling you guys, this was not your average cold. And I talked to my friend who's a nurse, and she was like, no, the cold that people are getting hit with this year is on another level. It's really bad, so you're not alone. So be careful this season, this cold season. Drink a lot of vitamins, or take a lot of vitamins, drink a lot of water, orange juice, whatever you have to do to avoid the cold, because trust me, it was not fun. And on top of being really sick, I also had a really busy week. On Tuesday, I had an event with Urban Decay at Disneyland, which I was not gonna pass up. It was in celebration of their Alice Through the Looking Glass collection. So it was an awesome event. The palette is beautiful. I'm working on a collaboration with the palette with a friend of mine. So stay tuned for that. But because I decided, I was not gonna pass up on Disneyland, I ended up even sicker than I was. I think I really just wore myself out. I wasn't even at Disneyland for that long. I think I was only there for like 3 hours when Kyle was like, okay, we gotta go home. You sound so bad. And it really did hit me that night. It got way worse. And I just needed to take some time off because Friday was my birthday, 27 now. And I was planning, or I went to San Francisco to celebrate my birthday. So nobody likes being sick on their birthday, so I had to just, lay low, get better. I thankfully got better before I left for San Francisco, but then again, I was out of town, which again led me to not record. And I know I don't need to be explaining myself or apologizing, but I personally hate not having videos for you guys. It really kills me, especially my Quick Tip Tuesday videos. I just know how much you guys look forward to them, and I enjoy making these videos. It's not like, it's a pain in my butt to make them. I enjoy filming, editing, and interacting with you guys. So I just feel really bad, and I'm sorry that I didn't have videos for you guys, but I'm gonna go full force this week and have a ton of videos for you. And I just felt like I couldn't jump into a Quick Tip Tuesday before explaining what the heck happened to me last week. So that's what this video is for, but it's also going to be on my current obsessions in beauty. So there's a little bit of hair care, skincare, makeup, brushes. There's a little bit of everything in each category, I think. These are products that I've been using for a while that I seriously cannot live without. I don't really want to do monthly favorites because I don't think I accumulate that many favorites in a month, but I do get my little group of obsessions every once in a while. So whenever I feel like I have a good amount, I'll do these videos for you guys. So consider this to be Obsessions 1.0. So if you're interested and want to see what some of these products are that I have in front of me, keep on watching. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and jump straight into the products. Again, there isn't too much here. These are just products that I have found myself currently obsessing over. I would freak out if it broke, or if I ran out, or just couldn't find it. So first up, I have the PUR Strobe highlight palettes in Moonlight Glow and Sunkissed Glow. These are cream highlighters. Each palette comes with 3 different highlighters, and they just have the perfect texture, consistency. They glide onto the skin. It's not glittery, it's the right amount of sheen. I just find myself not being able to live without these, and all the colors in here are just so perfect for every skin tone. So whether you like to switch up your highlighter, or if you're a makeup artist and you need a variety of highlighters to suit different skin tones, I promise you, you will find one that works for you in either one of these palettes or both of them. I jump between both palettes. I haven't really used the really bronzy one in the Sunkissed Glow palette, but I definitely jump around in all the other ones. So totally obsessed with these. The next product is another new product from PUR. This is the Glow Together Gradient Matte Shimmer Bronzer. And I'm actually really sad because mine broke, the bottom one broke off the bottom shimmer strip. But I just really love this bronzer. I think I've said it before in my videos because it's half matte, half shimmer, half warm, half cool toned. So it has the perfect tone or universal tone for a bronzer. I think you really can't go wrong with this. If you want to just use a matte color, you can just take a smaller brush and use that. I do that a lot to contour my nose, use as eyeshadow, but for the most part, I swirl them all together to give like an all over bronzy glow to the skin. And I just really love the size of the packaging. It's huge. And I have traveled with it because I love it that much that I didn't care that it was gigantic. I brought it to New York IMATS, so love it. It will probably last you forever. Next, I have the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Enigma. I had never used any of the Urban Decay primers. I think I had sampled one in the past and they used to be more of like a silicone texture. So think of Professional from Benefit. So they had that really smooth, silky finish, and I just don't really like that in my eyeshadow primers. I like them to be sort of tacky and I like them to have coverage. I think an eyeshadow primer should really cancel out your eyelid color so that way the shadows really stand out, which is why a lot of the times concealer is a great option. But then they sent me this one not too long ago and I swear to you it's almost empty because I use it for every single eyeshadow look unless I'm being super lazy and I just, you know, toss my foundation or concealer onto my lids. But I just love how extremely nude this is and the texture. So the texture of this is nothing like the old ones. It's really tacky. It almost, and this is gonna sound weird, it almost feels like the Anastasia lip glosses, like a full coverage lip gloss. I know it sounds really bizarre, but trust me, it is so good. And not to mention that 100% of the money spent on this product goes to women empowerment groups or nonprofits chosen by Urban Decay. So awesome primer, and it goes to a good cause. It is unfortunately limited edition, so I'm gonna have to go to the store and buy like 10 of these because it's really good unless Urban Decay decides to make it permanent. Please, Urban Decay, make this permanent because I love it so much. Oh, and another thing too is this one has a wand. I think the old ones didn't have that, but correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know. Next, I have the Natasha Denona Face Glow Primer Hydrating Underbase. I cannot express how much this has saved my makeup. Lately, I've been getting extra dry around my mouth area. I'm already really dry in that area, but lately it's been so bad, like to the point where I wash my face or I wake up in the morning and it just feels really tight and dehydrated. And that can really affect your makeup. I find that when I don't take care of that area or prime it correctly before applying foundation, my foundation will look really dry and cracked later in the day. So with this primer, I tend to mostly concentrate it around my mouth and then just kind of disperse it everywhere else on my face. And this is like a really heavy cream. It's not a silicone primer. It's not one of those smoothing primers or pore refining primers. It's definitely a hydrating primer. I had the most awesome opportunity not too long ago to actually have a training with Natasha Denona. I helped her, or I was part of her team for IMATS in LA. So Beautylish gave us like a little one-on-one training with Natasha Denona herself, and she is so cool, so rad, like literally the most down-to-earth person you could ever think of. And she was telling us that the reason she created this primer is because back in the day when she worked on models that were extremely dry, she felt like the only thing that could bring back the hydration or really make a difference was that old, I mean not old, I think it's still around, that Nivea cream that comes in a little flat tin sort of like jar. It's like a really thick, heavy cream. She felt like that was the only thing that did the skin justice, and that's what she was using on her models, but she knew that the ingredients weren't great and she shouldn't be putting it on her models, but it just was the only thing available to her at the time. So because of that, she created this primer, and it has a very similar texture to that Nivea cream, but obviously the ingredients are way better. It's just so hydrating. And yeah, that's all I have to say about this. It's just really, really good. It really saves you if you have extremely dry, flaky skin. I highly recommend it. Next, I have the Wet n Wild Photofocus setting spray. And what's funny about this setting spray is, so I fell in love with it. It's really, really good. It leaves your skin super dewy. It gets rid of that powdery look. And I took it. I also took this one to IMATS New York. So that's how you know I'm obsessed, when I take these items traveling with me. That means that they are a must-have. But I took it with me to IMATS New York, and my roomie for IMATS, her name is Jill. I busted this out and I sprayed my face with it, and I was like, oh my god, you have to try this. It's really good. I swear to you, it can't be no more than like $5, because this was given to me by Wet n Wild. I didn't know the cost of it. And so she uses it, falls in love with it. And of course, out of curiosity, we decided to Google the price, and of course it is $4.99. So if you are in the market for a setting spray but don't want to drop a lot of cash on it, I highly recommend this setting spray. How many ounces is in here? It is 1.52 fluid ounces. I still have a lot, and I use it, or I've been using it nonstop for a month. So Wet n Wild, stepping up their game. We're moving along here pretty quickly. This next one is another drugstore product. It's by Rimmel. It's the, I don't know what the name is. It's a highlight, contour, and blush palette. This is from the Kate Moss collection or collaboration that they did. And all three of the powders in this palette are phenomenal. And that is really hard to find. A lot of the times with drugstore contour palettes, one of the colors always throws me off. Either the highlighter sucks, or the bronzer sucks, or the blush sucks. You know, like one of the three. I had yet to find one where all three were bomb, and all three powders in this one little palette are so good. I actually have it on my skin right now. I have the highlight, bronzer, and blush on. And if you guys do want to see a tutorial for this look, let me know. It's all drugstore. I was practicing it for a prom tutorial. If I'm too late for a prom tutorial, let me know. I just wanted it out last Friday, but again, I was sick. So if you're in high school and you want to see a prom tutorial still, comment down below so I can get this look out this Friday. Or if you just want to see it in general because it's an all drugstore look, let me know. So again, this palette, it's from Rimmel. It's a part of the Kate Moss collection. I'm pretty sure it's a limited edition product. I hate limited edition, but I'm pretty sure it's limited edition because it is one of the Kate Moss products. So stock up if you try it and like it. This is the last makeup obsession I have. Everything else is going to be brushes, skincare, and hair care. So this last makeup product is the Kevyn Aucoin The Volume Mascara. I love this mascara for my lower lashes. It gives them a very fluffy, wispy look. It doesn't make them look clumpy. It doesn't transfer underneath my eyes. It's just like a really good mascara for your bottom lashes, even though I'm pretty sure you could, I mean, it's meant to be used on the upper lashes because it is a volumizing mascara, but the brush on this is so tiny and it dispenses the product like in a very light, airy, sort of fluffy sort of way. I know that sounds weird, but go to the store and try it. I think they sell Kevyn Aucoin at Barney's, and I mean, my apologies because I get it at the Pro Makeup store in LA, but I know Barney's has it. You might just have to order it online. I'm sorry guys. But it's just a really good mascara for your bottom lashes if you have difficulty with it always transferring under your eyes, and if you have really long lower lashes like me. All right, makeup brushes that I'm obsessed with. This first one is from IT Cosmetics. It's the number 7 brush. And this side says all over, so it's like an all over face kabuki brush. And then the other end says conceal, so it's like a tiny kabuki brush for concealer. And I just really love this product for buffing in powder or pressing in powder. At the end, if I accidentally do a little too much bronzer, blush, or highlight, I use this end to buff it back out. It's just a really great kabuki brush. And I like that it's not, or doesn't have any hard edges. So you can like really roll it on the skin, just, I don't know, it's super soft. And then the other end works really great for concealer around the eyes, around the nose, around the mouth. Sometimes I'll even pick up my bronzer or contouring powder and contour the sides of my nose and then use this side to, you know, just blend it out. So this is a really great multi-purpose brush. Next, I have the Morphe E8 brush, and I think I discovered this one because of Lustrelux, Katie. I saw her using it all the time to set her lids with powder, and I just really liked the shape of this brush. It's really small yet fluffy, kabuki brush, but not super stiff or like really dense. I like to use this brush to apply foundation around the brow area before filling them in. I use it to set with powder around the eye area. Just a really versatile brush. Sometimes if I apply my concealer, I'll use this to kind of pat the concealer in. It's just, again, a very multi-purpose, very versatile brush, and very inexpensive as well. And the last brush I want to mention is by my favorite, Smith Cosmetics. It's their new 203 angled eyeliner brush. What makes this brush so special is that it's really short. So it doesn't, how to explain it? Most angled eyeliner brushes I find are too floppy. So when you try and do a winged liner, it flops to one end or the other, or the very tip gets splayed, and then it makes it really difficult to get that really sharp, crisp point on your winged liner. And this one's just, I don't know, it's perfect. It's really stiff, it's really flat, it's short, it doesn't flop around, it doesn't splay. I use it for my eyebrows as well. If you like getting that really sharp line, I used it for my brows today. You can use it for powders or creams. It is a really great versatile brush again. And now on to skincare. This first one looks so sad because it's literally all finished up, and I will say that the packaging does need improvement, but that does not matter because the product inside is so good. This is the Agave Lip Mask from Bite Beauty, and it doesn't even have the name on it. It's like that bad. It's been destroyed. I didn't want to be obsessed with this product because it is pricey. I want to say it's around 20 bucks. I had used it before, ran out, and just couldn't get myself to buy it again because it was $20. But then I bought it again just because I missed it. And I ran out right before going to San Francisco, and my lips have never been drier, and nothing would satisfy how dehydrated they were. I tried using different chapsticks, lip balms, like really thick lip balms, but just nothing compares to the consistency of this lip mask. I use it as like a daily lip balm. I don't use it as a mask where like I leave it on and then wipe it off later. I literally use it like you would a lip balm, where I apply it all day long. I apply a really good, generous amount right before bed. It just makes your lips so soft. It's really comforting if you have really dry lips. I want to include one in my kit, but again, it is like $20. So it's not a cheap product, but it's definitely worth it. So I'm gonna be heading back to Sephora probably tomorrow to pick another one up because I need it in my life all the time. This next product is really unique. I've never seen anything like this or used anything like this before. It's the Kate Somerville Goat Milk Depuffing Eye Balm. It looks kind of like an Elmer's glue stick, the clear one, not the blue one. And what it is a hydrating depuffing eye balm. It's really interesting because the first time I put it on my eyes, I didn't know it was gonna do this. I don't think it said anywhere on the label. You apply it directly to your eye and it instantly starts to get really cold. So you guys know I love putting my eye creams in the fridge so that they're icy cold when I apply them around my eyes. This one, you don't have to put in the fridge. It gets cold on its own when you apply it to the eye area. And on top of that, it's also really hydrating, and it works well with makeup because I have been wearing it underneath my makeup and my concealer. So really love this. Go and check it out. It's a brand new product. It literally just came out, I think, this month. So if you're looking for an eye cream that does it all, depuffs, hydrates, smooths, works well with your makeup, I definitely recommend this product. This next one is from the same line. It's the Kate Somerville Goat Milk Moisturizing Cleanser. Again, my skin has been extremely dry lately, so I need that extra hydration. And this is almost kind of like a balm as well. It's really, it is oily, but like a thick, oily cream. I don't know how to explain it. It feels really, really good on the skin. I like to wet my face and sort of pat off some excess water and then really work this into my skin, and it is really soothing. The only thing I do have to say about this product is that I wish it didn't have an added fragrance. Not that it smells. It doesn't have a strong scent. It's really mild, but I just don't like when products have an added fragrance in it, a synthetic fragrance. But honestly, this feels so good on my skin that I could care less that it has a fragrance. I just wish it didn't have it. So that's just something I wanted to mention in case you're like me and don't like fragrance. Still give it a shot because, like I said, ow, I just hit myself. Because like I said, I'm still using this product. I just wish it didn't have that. And my final product is a hair care item. This is the Marula Oil Rare Oil 3-in-1 styling cream. It's meant for styling, conditioning, and treating. And what I really like about this product is I'm a big fan of like straightening balms or hair treatments that you put in before you blow dry that will really smooth out your hair, give it a really sleek look, because my hair is extremely wavy and frizzy and out of control. And I've always loved my Fido straightening balm. I still use it. I just, you know, switch every other day or every other blow dry between that and this one. This one gets my hair really smooth. Again, I used it in my hair today, and this is the result with it just being blow dried in this product. It just really smooths it out. I find that my blowout lasts a really long time with this product. I just applied this product to each section before blow drying, along with some oil on the ends of my hair, and this is the result. So, new hair care item that I love. And that wraps up my current obsessions. I am gonna be doing more of these videos. So this is gonna be like Obsessions 1.0, then there will be like a 2.0, 3.0, and so on. Again, it won't be every month. It'll just be when I get a good amount accumulated of obsessions. So look out for these in the future. Again, let me know if you wanna see a tutorial on this look and have it be a prom drugstore makeup tutorial, or I could just label it drugstore tutorial, whatever floats your boat. Let me know in the comment section, especially if you're in high school. Let me know if I'm too late on the prom makeup look, but I will still film it if you guys want to see it. With that said, I'm done. This is a wrap. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm glad to be back and healthy again, because last week was a major struggle for me and I did not like it one bit. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so I see you in the next one. Bye guys.